Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. If you, it is Monday, the 3rd of August, and last night, towards the end of the stream, actually, we were playing Overwatch, and the power went out. It KO'd the end of the stream. So, and Panda Sweet was about to join us for a couple matchups, and so hopefully we'll be able to, and on this upcoming Sunday for some Overwatch fun and madness and things of that nature. Tonight, of course, we're back to Mass Effect Andromeda, and I think I still have a bunch of stuff to do before we hit the either Eladin or the Turian asteroid. Got things to knock out beforehand. Just waiting for the game to load. When I cut over to the game screen, my hand gone. Do 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 do. Yes. Steps. Thanks for coming with me. If you want to know, the plants we seeded are Terol Azar, handful of water, a plant from Rannoch. Common is Saul, a Thessia blossom that smells like honey. Lace and lilac. Hey Iceman, how you doing? A flower that found on Eden Prime, and a few others. How you doing, Iceman?
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Oh yeah, that's right. Clearly you're here. Still here. Da, 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 da. Do 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 do. Best part is about having the strike teams maxed. They make subsequent playthroughs very easy. Send the strike team. Part 3 of Manhunt begins tomorrow? Ah. So you and Thumbs is of course going to want to do it on hardcore difficulty. As if there would be any other way that he would do it. And we're still short on the platinum there for the arms. Alright. Oh, I got skill points. Okay. No Harkon time ones. Once they're completed, he can do what he likes. Ah. Which is basically get down to make you come revive him. Where am I on the profiles? 3, 3, 4, 4. Mm. Excuse me. Thank you. But I got throw. Oh, that's right. It's pull plus throw. Right. Return to Nexus. Them tools. Burl. That's on Eladin. Path. Okay, so we need to head to the Nexus. Hey, Foxy Melly, how are you? We give Foxy the shout out there. Foxy sings, she games. All around an awesome person. How you liking Animal Crossing?
Couldn't digest it without heavy processing. Cellulolysis would be hugely inefficient.
Are you still trying to figure out how to eat Helios flora?
Oh, shoot. I was talking out loud again, wasn't I?
Yeah, okay. Bam. Yeah, it is. Easy. Easy to knock things out in that. Granted, I'm keeping my island simple. Trying to preserve all the trees and flora, not getting too heavy in terms of getting it to look a certain way. Other than laying on some bridge and inclines to make something so much easier. I just went the wrong way, didn't I? Oh no. Alright. 4 things to do here. Woohoo! It's been a long road. Getting from there to here. It's been a long time. In the Milky Way's in the rear. We're in Andromeda now. Everyone we knew is dead. So there ain't no going back this time. We got the forge on ahead, for we got faith of the heart. No one's gonna bend or break me. I've got faith to believe that I've ruined the theme to Star Trek and Surprise. Because I'm doing silly things.
Bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the
Hey, it's me, Kerry's producer. Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary.
I always look stunning.
Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest. She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells.
Alright, my side piece is in the militia shells. Wonderful. Yeah.
It's Pathfinder. Is it true? Was there an attempt on that traitor Sloane Kelly's life?
It's true.
Oh, that makes me happy. The thought of her out there with a target on her back, someday she'll get hers.
Someday we all get what's coming to us.
If there's justice, her before us. She deserves death.
Look, Sloane Kelly made a tough call, and we sided with her because she's the closest thing this game has to Arya. Just saying.
Safely home thanks to you and your skills. I've learned a great deal.
Anything in particular that Hescarl can use?
Team structure, battle coordination, your maneuver with the jump jets, and I want one of those. Your performance was exemplary, Ryder.
Yes,
I can see
exemplary
clearly why
performance.
Your N7 would be the best of the best. If you tire of being a Pathfinder, I'd be honored to call you a Sister Hescarl.
Well, we'll see that in the sequel. Probably, maybe, when BioWare makes it. Hint, hint.
The Asari Ark has been recovered in deep space.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That reminds me. Let me check and see if I can grab some.
Can I help you with anything?
Hello.
Archangel. Doo-doo. We can make the Nomad look like Garrus. I don't know why we want to make it look like Garrus, but still. Alright, we take that. Minerals, do you have platinum? No, you do not. Platinum, the biggest pain in the ass thing to find in this game. Although, armor. Of course, funny. Oh wait. There we go. I can buy the component that I need. Hey, Redneck, how's it going, sir? And how are things out in Arizona?
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided few details so far.
Without Gene, we wouldn't be here. But now that we...
Achievement!
This is HNS.
Just trying to boost our morale.
Oh, hey Ryder. Hakeem said they arrested you over the documentary.
Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
Nothing's hurt except my dignity.
You had to tell the truth, whatever the cost. You did what was right.
Yes.
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Rioters, people crying and scared. Me and my truth did that to them.
Imprisoning a vidmaker for her work seems historic. Too bad no one recorded it.
They took my camera. But I was scribbling a few notes. Maybe I could use this. Thanks
Yes.
for coming, Ryder. I'll send word if anything changes.
Alright, so they're locked up Someone who is speaking the truth. Sounds rather familiar here in 2020 now, doesn't it? Man. Alright, cutscene.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Ryder made a sentimental choice saving those Krogan. She looked at them and thought of you.
Ryder's her own person. Just admit you don't like Krogan.
Hey, redneck.
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were just discussing your encounter with the Archon.
There was no time to save both. I had to make a decision.
Such is the burden of leadership. Nevertheless, it is good to see Arch Parchero reunited with the Nexus.
Yet I have to
Thanks for the
question
host,
what you
Foxy.
gained provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Kett. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Kett attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I can't support your plan, Ryder.
Then I will.
And so will I.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
We hear you loud and clear.
He's
Good.
a coward.
That will be all.
He doesn't want to do anything.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your brother is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later. In the tech lab.
Right. Scott's awake. Do.
Scott.
Sarah.
Touchy-feely time. Don't you think you slept in long enough?
I thought it was Saturday, then Sunday. Then I figured someone turned the alarm off.
With what you've been through, no one was sure what would happen. How you feeling?
Oh, like the galaxy's biggest idiot. Of all the stupid things to happen.
Not your fault.
Yeah, but if I'd have been there to help you, maybe Dad...
No one could have saved him, Scott. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. That would have been a hell of a thing to wake up
Wouldn't
to.
believe they are
Honestly.
twins.
But right about now, he'd be telling us to stop moaning and get on with it.
There's no shortage of things to do.
Yeah, I hear you're the great and honorable Madam Pathfinder.
Please, it's nothing like that.
As soon as I get my gear, well...
Careful.
Sorry, Scott, you're practically
No way
practically
are you fit for
useless.
duty, sir. You need a chance to mend.
Yeah, says who?
I know you don't like being reminded you're my little brother, but you are. So relax and let your sister take care of things.
If you say so. More sleep for me.
You can keep talking if you'd like. Just no arm wrestling.
Because we'd win.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Hager. We have an idea about Meridian. Please stop by the tech lab soon as you can.
Will do.
Hey,
You feeling out of the loop, I imagine?
a little. Though I've heard bits and pieces of things from Harry and the medtechs. Sounds pretty serious.
That looks like a very uncomfortable pillow.
Some speed bumps along the way, but nothing we can't handle.
What kind of speed bumps?
There's a race of aliens called the Kett. They're led by a scary nutjob named Archon who wants to turn all of us into them. We both want Meridian, which is the heart of an alien terraforming network we're trying to activate. We do that, maybe we live.
Look at my big sister being all proactive. Meanwhile, I'm mastering the art of peeing in a plastic jar.
Well, that is a very, useful skill in most circumstances.
You should also know, Dad was keeping some secrets from us.
Like what?
Turns out Sam is even smarter than anyone knew. And Dad juiced his connection to Sam. It's a lot more powerful than other Pathfinders. So is mine.
I guess rank has its privileges. What was Dad up to?
Dad encrypted some of his memories in Sam. I've started unlocking them.
What were they?
You and I were there, so was Mom.
You actually saw her?
It was at the hospital the day she died.
All sorts of things.
Reunion dinner she wanted us at so badly.
Right. Dad was his usual talkative self.
But there was something else. I saw Dad talk with a benefactor in the Milky Way, some initiative bigwig I'd never heard of.
That's news to me.
Yeah, I'm still.
Of course it's news to him. He just woke up.
I thought maybe we could talk about Mom and Dad.
Sure. What about them?
Thought you might want to know how Dad died.
I was going to ask you.
Habitat 7. There was this alien terraforming machine that had us stranded. Dad figured it out and shut it down. That saved us our ass. Then, all hell broke loose. My helmet got smashed. I couldn't breathe. I was suffocating. Then Dad gave me his helmet.
He sacrificed himself?
Only one of us could make it, and he didn't hesitate. He was a hero.
All those stories about him being an N7, kicking ass in the military. I always thought they were exaggerating.
They were all
Should've seen him in
bullshit.
action.
Shepard did it
Taking
all.
out Kett left and right. It was amazing.
Huh. Dad, the badass one-man army. Pretty good way to remember him.
What do you remember about how they met?
Well, she was in the Alliance, researching early biotic implants. That's about the time she met Dad. He was on Earth for N7 training, I think. He says he swooped in and swept her off her feet. Had a whole bad boy in uniform vibe that was irresistible.
Oh, shit.
Dad?
I guess it worked. They got married. Then the first contact war started, and he was sent off to fight. After that, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
What do you remember about Mom's biotic
We're getting a lot of
research?
backstory here.
Mostly that it's the thing that finally killed her. Biotics weren't unknown back then. So were the dangers. All sorts of rare diseases hit people working around EZO. Mom was trying to design implants to help people harness their abilities.
Looks like I need to grab something real
pioneer.
quick.
And she actually gave it to him.
What do you remember about growing up on the Citadel?
Give me a moment.
Big space station chock full of all sorts of aliens. Scary at first, but pretty soon I was playing laser tag with Turian and Solarian kids. Looking back on it, maybe that's why I'm here. The Citadel showed me life has no limit on possibilities. It made me ask, what else is out there?
Well, I'm just gonna go to the BRB screen. Hmm. Oh, damn, I couldn't find what I was looking for. Which was actually a nail clipper. Funny thing is though, I did have it the other night. This can't remember if I placed it on my desk or what. And something just fell. And alright, something just fell off my desk and I can't reach it. Oh boy, bye bye. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a comedy of errors right now. Oh boy. The kind that we like the most. Sorry about that.
You still think about Mom?
Yeah, especially now. I wonder what she'd say if she could see us.
Dad talked about her before we went on our first mission.
Really? After she died, Dad seemed to shut down. He hadn't talked about her in years.
He loved her. I think he was just lost.
We all were.
Alright, other questions.
Feeling homesick at all?
Still trying to get my sea legs, but I think about what might have been if everything hadn't gotten screwed up.
What do you think would be different?
He still be
Well,
serving.
when you were looking for Prothean artifacts, I was standing watch over a Mass Effect relay. Hell of
He
a
was
thing
on
standing every
Overwatch.
day. I dream about what was on the other side, the adventures I would have, the things I would accomplish. But when everything got screwed up, well, I guess I'll never know.
He was just sitting. If things remained the way they were, he would still be sitting ass in on the front of a relay.
Screwed up how?
Start with Mom dying. I never cried so hard. And Dad? He was never the same after that. He put so much into Sam to save her, but, well, AI's as illegal as it gets in the Milky Way.
Tip his bed over.
After the Alliance kicked him out for it,
That's about as much tipping we can do.
suddenly being Alec Ryder's kid was a black mark. You and I were never going to live that down.
Well, I'll let you take it easy then.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how slammed I am. Got a nap, then doze a bit, then try to catch up on sleep.
It'll get better.
Not before you find that Meridian. I want in.
I'll take pictures.
Yeah, he's gonna change his mind after that.
This is no good.
Alright, journal. Remnant cores. Old, alright, Tempest. Turn to draw on the Tempest. I got those. Other than as we are. Problem is, when you're in between planets, you definitely have to bounce around a bit, and there are some things. It'll take a little bit. Vendor's room is upper floor.
Sam, anyone nearby?
Negative, Pathfinder. The vicinity is clear of all personnel.
Yep, there's no one over here. No one is watching.
Let's do this.
There is a blank spot in your vicinity, Pathfinder.
What do you mean?
I cannot see part of the room, for lack of a better term.
Wait, is that what I think it is?
That model ship was declared missing from inventory 6 months ago. Pathfinder, are you putting the box back?
Finders keepers.
Yes, I'm stealing his things. I'm writing to request an official review of Nakmar Ketch's suitability as Nexus Superintendent. The Krogan indeed helped suppress the mutiny, but those we now dub exiles. However, given the Krogan's conduct during the uprising and their decision to leave the Nexus after their requests for authority were denied, it is now hard to see Ketch's current position as a conflict of interest. I understand it may be politically beneficial to keep a Krogan on staff for optics, if not diplomacy, but for one of them to hold the power of superintendent, given the brethren's negative opinion of us, frankly, playing with fire. It is my opinion, as an experienced public servant, that Kesh should be placed in a role where she can do less damage, perhaps in charge of archives.
Interference is preventing scanner function. You will...
Colony named Nutrichanka, location London, population 700 plus, about 1200 Krogan came to Andromeda. Key people: Nakmar Morda, leader Jorgel Strux, potential agitator Nakmar Drak, initiative freelancer, grandfather Nakmar Kesh. The colony is thriving by Krogan standards. They are storing water and have enough to be self-sufficient. They have time for entertainment. There's a fighting pit, a distillery, even a greenhouse where they appear to be growing plants in attempts to sustain the colony long term. This is spearheaded by a botanist named Warren. The Krogan built their colony into the site of a sinkhole. Some construction materials were apparently taken from the Nexus. Other materials are locally sourced. The compound is heavily guarded and is difficult to get in unless you're a Krogan. I don't know what's supposed to play there. I appreciate you taking the time to reach out to me. I'm always happy to give advice to junior colonists interested in the future in politics. My advice is my father's. Just before I shipped off to Andromeda, he said, always help the little guy. Always help anyone with their boot on that little guy's neck. To get to where I am, you have to try to please everyone. This will ensure you'll always be right with someone. Though Jensen told me you denied her request for properly functioning air filters. Do you realize how important it is to keep our staff healthy and working? I can't understand why you try to block this. It's getting to the point where I need to talk to Addison about your contact. I'm sorry, but this is getting ridiculous. Come see me. We need to talk. For someone so paranoid, it's funny that you write your... Panda! Panda, 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 panda! Panda! Hey, Panda, how you doing? It's funny that you title your email paper trail and sign it with your own name. Why not just evidence? How's it going, Panda? Of course, I've held on to proof of our agreement. You're an exile, aren't you? I need some leverage for when you finally decide to turn on me. No one's finding anything. I doubt anyone's even cares to look. How are things, Panda?
Meeting notes for Director Tan. Engineering has requested resources we don't have yet again. In particular, repairs to non-essential systems. I'm having doubts in Kesh's ability to prioritize tasks appropriately.
how to rise through the ranks, and the path to quick promotions.
That's a lot about Spender. It's going to just finish dinner, so I'm a slow-moving panda at the moment. Ah, stuffed panda, happy pandas. Suppliers ready for shipment. Yeah.
What do we have here? Rebreather components, power cells, dried food.
Scanning the labels, many of these boxes were reported missing. The datapad is password locked. Shall I run a decryption?
Seems worth the risk. Do it.
Accessing audio logs.
Play the first one.
Think you're gonna do some mining of Final Fantasy 4? Nice.
Too well. Better do something about it.
Cal is doing some Final Fantasy 14 tonight as well.
Play the second one.
Remind Addison that the Krogan all left. Keep her unhappy.
Play the third one.
Stay away from what's-his-face in charge of the first colony. If he thought I was messing with Addison, he could be serious trouble.
Thanks, Sam.
Perhaps you should look under or behind the furnishings, Pathfinder.
Oh, Panda with the biddies. Just wanted to stop in and say hello and show you some Panda House love. Thank you, Panda. Thank you for the biddies. I greatly appreciate it, as always.
What's this?
I cannot scan what you're holding, Pathfinder. It's somehow blocking me, as a scrambler might.
Sounds like a job for a comms expert.
All right. So let's see. The lab is all the way over here. Basically, we're setting up major plot points.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm. As you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Kett won't know which is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
It gets
Sounds like
done
this has
on
never
stream,
been tested.
Panda.
What if
Like
it
a
doesn't
quick
work?
doodle.
You improvised back on the Archon's ship. You'll figure something out.
This means going against the initiative. We're on our own. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day. I'm learning Pathfinders often are alone. Part of the job.
Sure, if they'd pay us once in a while.
Not after this.
First, you'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology. Then we'll rendezvous at Meridian.
Good luck.
Largely because Kett technology appears mimetic, taking designs from different sources to improve their own. It is a familiar pattern. Observe, conquer, incorporate.
So it's like, it's whatever whatever quickly thing comes to mind here. So. Alright, really bad drawing. Alright, so we'll do a pause here. And we'll do a quick quick thing here for a Panda. Over here. Image resize. Let's make this. Alright. I need to grab this. Wipe it down. Alright. No, Cal has redeemed it once, so So let's see what off the top of my head here.
This is going to go brilliantly, I can tell already. I mean, I could let one of you guys do the door, or if you just want to, like, throw me into the deep end and make me try and figure out the doors. Oh.
No, let's take this eraser here.
But that puts... Or do the doors have, bars? Okay, so we can target them. Okay.
Hold up. Wait. Oh. At. Uh. do, 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 do.
Okay, do you want me to mark the green butterfly ones?
Yeah. And let me think here. Oh, I thicker than I intended, but oh well.
Yeah, but so can I... Yeah, and I have that I have that thing open, so I can just put them... I have that up, and I don't need to pull it up again. Well, yeah, I mean, I have up the signs bar, so we're good. Okay, and I'm using paper clips. Okay, there's... Or no, you...
Curly's there.
Butterflies are those two. I was marking the like slightly green dragons too. Um, so we only have one pair marked that I see. Okay. Hey, we lived! I'm gonna hit potion. We're not dead yet. I feel happy! Huh?
Okay, so there we go. Again, all. So there you go. So that was a thing. That up here. So yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, it will end up on my bloggers my blog page. Pictures, art, 83. All right. Sign. Oh. Uh. Um. Where is it? Add layer. Where did I put it? Oh, wait, yeah, there goes the like. Try this again here. There you go. Oh, now. So there you go. Writing is not something I'm used to on this thing. So okay. So there you go. Artwork things done. You welcome, Panda.
A worker was lost to space
and
during repairs on the Nexus Hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is HNS.
So we do the drawing things. Oh yeah. I might add another one so where it will be it's like okay, try and draw something specific instead of whatever the hell comes off the top of my head.
Pathfinder, what can I do for you?
I'm about to ask something, and I need you to just smile and look casual.
Smiling and looking casual. Check.
I found this thing somewhere on station. I need to know what it does exactly.
Sure, I could... Wait. This is a scrambler unit. These things are illegal. Where did you get this?
Keeping it quiet for now. You'll find out when the time is right.
Or when I hack this scrambler for you, eh?
Can you prove who's been using it? Solid proof.
You bet. You could hack through every security wall we have of this thing. There's a reason they're illegal.
So
Sorry,
illegal.
Smiling. Casual.
Let me
He's
know
not
when you're done.
smiling.
Yes, ma'am.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
Any news about Dr. Kennedy and her trackers?
I have no idea what you're talking about. That isn't discussion for the ops deck. Some topics are for sealed channels only, Pathfinder.
Well, she's
Director
mad at
Ice.
me.
Pathfinder.
Alright, speak with Nakmor Drak on the Tempest. Alright, I think that's everything we can do here for now. Back to the docking bay.
A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus Hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is HNS.
But their next of kin died 600 years ago. But I would say this with the drawing thing, there's a reason why I go to Damon's Wolf for all the artwork for my channel. My case, I can doodle and stuff like that, but it's like only time is like if I really sit down, buckle down, there's like no distractions or anything. I can put something together, not quite nicely. I mean, there are a couple of things that appear in the highlight reel that, not the highlight reel, but the opener, and that are mine, like a picture of Moira from Overwatch and a picture of Kylie Griffin from Extreme Ghostbusters.
Drac said he wants to talk to you.
Drac wants to speak with me? Open the door.
Ah, you acquired the components?
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing what you and Gil put together.
He's very gifted. When we succeed, more of your people can experience our stories as they are meant to be enjoyed. Goda Tavitara, the Lulia Reborn trilogy. I'm weeping a bit already.
He's a sensitive soul. Yeah, that's right. We just took the big leap over the side there.
Ryder, I need your help with something.
Okay, out with it. You've clearly got something on your mind.
One of our botanists' heart called up in a panic. A colony transport has been stolen.
It's a transport. Can't you just replace it?
It's not the transport. It's what's
Hey,
on
Valor Killer, how you doing, sir?
our seed vault. One of a kind. Without that vault, things get complicated. Krogan children need the nutrients in those plants to survive. Even one clutch of babies hatch before we get the stuff synthesized. The effects would be permanent.
So what do you need from me?
I'm gonna find those thieves and get the vault back. Be nice to have you along.
Aren't the transports protected by passcodes? And how do you steal anything from a Krogan?
First thing Hark checked. Looks like some old authorization codes weren't erased. He was working in the transport and stepped out for 2 seconds. The thieves walked right in and flew off.
Of course I'm in. Whatever you need.
I knew I could count on you. Hark's waiting for us at the colony on Eladon. He's tracking down the transport beacon. He'll have the location ready for us on arrival.
Good. We'll find the transport track. Don't worry.
I'll hold you to that, Ryder. Hey. Thanks. I owe you one.
Don't be silly. That's what friends are for.
Alright. Valor, what's new? And Bree, hope all is well. About the Pachera, please come talk to me when you have a chance. We just received something very odd. I think it's connected to the Solarian Arc. Climb the ladder. Up the ladder. Down the ladder.
There you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Arc, was anything strange? Out of place?
You mean besides the Exalted Krogan, the relics, and getting jabbed in the neck? Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago, we received this.
Hello, Ryder.
I don't think the Solarian Ark was captured by chance. If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates. That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
Now that I think about it, a Kett armada just stumbling across the Solarian Ark seems a little convenient.
Coincidences do happen, though when you put it like that. I'll put the coordinates for this meeting in the nav computer. I suppose there's no harm in making sure.
Alright, folks, I need to hit the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Which one should I buy? The demonic lantern whistle, the reveling Kamui fife, or the Ixion clarion?
Alright. Well, the two pieces of artwork that appeared on the screen that happen to have the logo on it are stuff that I did. Again, I sit down and straight up focus. Alrighty. Journal. All right. All right. Knocking out side quests now. Anything on the edge that we can tackle. That was a good thing.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
Close in. Maximum warp. Of course, tomorrow night we will be doing more Mass Effect things. Wednesday, of course, we're returning to Division 2 with Warlords of New York. Thursday, Star Trek Online. Friday, Minecraft Story Mode. And Saturday, Twitch
Applying
Sings.
data to what we already have.
The Charis was a transport shuttle with a full cargo of supplies. According to the ship's final transmission, it lost its way after an unexplained interference resulting in navigational failure. Damage on parts of the ship hull suggests that it came in contact with a hostile force shortly after losing contact with the vet next. Now, one thing for certain, there will be, when we finish Mass Effect Andromeda, which we're probably a few weeks away from, because of it's mainly been only getting 2 nights a week for the most part.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched.
What would be
Anomaly found. Deploying probe. I found something.
2 things there? What will be the next major game to replace it? The contenders at the moment are Kingdom Hearts, Mario Odyssey, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Applying data to what we already have.
And there was something else I could also think Borderlands 3 was also. An emergency medical ship staffed with medical technicians, the Nightingale was dispatched to a far-flung mining station but was lost along the way. Survivors who reached escape pods believe it was a Kett attack, but there was no corroborating evidence to be found in the wreckage. One thing is, as relates to the Nintendo Switch, in terms of stuff I gotten for it, not many of it. I do have plenty of streamable games on the Switch. It's a matter of doing things in order.
Pathfinder, this is the exact nav point indicated by the ZK trackers.
Right. Addison's request. Let's see if this helps us find her missing scientist.
Damn it. The shuttle's just a relay. But I think we can get in their feeds. Hold on.
Signal's through. Ready for coordinate transferring. Who the fuck? We've been found. Deadhead the comms.
Here we go again. I'm the Pathfinder.
A Pathfinder? One finally showed?
Yes.
Harlan, stop talking.
Is that Dr. Kennedy? Are you okay? Director Addison is concerned about you and your tech.
Keep them talking, Ryder. Tracing.
All I want is to stop the stealing. I have outposts of people trying to start their lives.
Outpost starting lives, huh?
Let them see, Harlan.
They just forwarded Dr. Kennedy's medical profile. Ryder!
She's pregnant. That woman is pregnant.
That woman knows full well the state she's in.
Chemical blockers were standard for cryo. We were supposed to wait until we were stable.
And when was that going to be? Everything was going wrong. The Nexus had no plan. You're with Addison? Well, she fell in line with Tan, said we couldn't add new mouths until we were stable. But this wasn't about waiting until we could afford a house. We were dying. So I left, with enough meds for Harlan and I to get off the blockers.
How far along? Dr. Kennedy, how long?
8 months, give or take.
We're not going back. You're not getting my tech. We'll be fine without you. Tell Addison. Fuck it, don't tell her anything. Kill it.
Damn.
They flashed the core. Couldn't get a trace.
Addison will want to hear about this. And I've got questions for her.
Any question. Alright. Back this way. Oh. Petra has to say.
Hey, Ryder. You probably have work to do. We can chat later. You know where to find me.
On the ship. And in my squad 99% of the time.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Director Addison, I have a sighting on your missing Dr. Kennedy and her trackers.
She's alive?
And 8 months pregnant.
Fucking hell.
She wasn't abducted by exiles. She left because the Nexus had no plan. She said you didn't want people to try getting pregnant.
Of course I didn't. We had no worlds. We knew we would lose people. I wasn't going to watch babies die, too. Of all the stupid, irresponsible, selfish... She was always like this, even back on Earth. She talked me into this, and now we have to save her tail.
And the baby's tail. Gotta save the baby.
Wait, what did Dr. Kennedy talk you into?
She's an old university friend. We were catching up, and she mentioned a project she was training for.
The Andromeda Initiative?
Wait.
She'd still be here if I wasn't forced to tell her no a year ago.
What was the timetable for stopping the contraceptives everyone got before cryo?
Before Prodromos? It was to be determined.
You had to know that would frustrate people.
It was the
Yes.
only answer we could give.
They could have fun, but they needed to
The
wait
alternative
on
was
making
more mouths and more
babies.
death.
Dr. Kennedy seems to have a group with her. Stealing aside, she has support.
How long will that last? She's the smartest person I know, but she jumps without looking. Ryder, we have 2 speeches banked for the first child in Andromeda. Trust me, you want the one for the good outcome.
We know how to find her. We find more of her ZK trackers.
Hopefully you can draw them out by placing more outposts. If she hasn't changed the protocol.
She's 8 months. She may be distracted.
This is a complete shit show. Find them.
But that's one way to describe my
The
stream.
first human child in Andromeda can't just disappear.
Back all the way over here. Vessel is not listed on any exit as manifest despite clearly being an initiative vessel. All systems are encrypted in the same manner as Dr. Kennedy's ZK tracker satellite. Let's say there was one over here. Sorry, distracted. Again, most people just stick to the action and stuff. The main quest line, not me. We try and tackle everything.
Just detected a ZK tracker.
Scan's ready. We need Dr. Kennedy's location.
Understood. Believe me.
Found a ZK tracker. We warp in. Zoom in close. Why? Because we can. Wonder where the hell my nail clipper went.
Attached. We find the sources. Tech will give us initiative access.
Satellite tracks initiative.
Symbolic target. No mercy.
Rokar targeting Dr. Kennedy. Suvi, do we have her?
Negative. We need another tracker.
Damn it.
Alright, so that waits until after we gotta place the outpost on Eladin. Alright. There's so many things. It's and this takes us close to Havaro. And there are two things, at least two things to do there.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. I found something.
We found a thing! Moving close, everybody.
This should give us a final location, Ryder. Got it. I'll forward all the information to your Omni tool.
The ship and its crew transporting minerals was expected at the Nexus, but never docked. It was presumed lost in the Scourge. Analysis suggests that the Daisy's navigational systems may have been compromised. Alright, 3 sabers on Kadara. Let's head to Havaro. As we need some action things to happen. It's like we're an hour and 15 minutes into the stream, give or take. Wait.
Oh no! Eye patch. Okay, I was like, what happened?
Nothing like messing with Dante.
Scared me, man. What's up, Fred?
Of course, we're popping in over on my buddy, the effing Dante Savage. That's who you're hearing.
Hope that you're having a great stream as well, Fred. I appreciate it, brother. Blue Electron, what's up, homie?
Just type that. Sorry, folks, but sometimes when you're lurking, when you have friends that stream about the same time, you want to swing by and give some support, you know? And Dante's playing Bioshock. We got at least 3 things here. Alright, we're taking... First off, I need to... change that. We're taking Joel because he has a mission here. We're taking PB. I think we're good to go here.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
The LZ is in sight, as is the freaking J.J. Abrams style lens flares. Do you enjoy punchy shooting? You are severely under-equipped for your level. It got me through thus far. All right. We need to get over here. I kind of rely a lot on my power set too. Well, it's... Okay. Oh, wonderful. Alright, I hear something big and bad around here. Oh, help us. Yeah, hide. Zap is so handy. Going down. The remnant abyss. Oh, great, it's on the other side. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stupid. Yep. Oop, yeah. Like, who decided to leave all that crap there? This part is there's a reload. Axel. Now there shouldn't be any enemies left down here. Because one thing I am really damn really damn thorough. I want to be.
Dead outlaws.
Hope the piece of REM tech I need is still here.
No, I think I have the wrong profile set, actually. Saw it!
It's not worth it. They're all dead. And now you're here. I'm screwed.
You'll be okay.
Oh, really? We were supposed to clean out this site before you got here, but there were too many damn bots. This outfit doesn't care a lick about any of us.
Tell me about them.
Who are
Just
they?
joined, so I can't tell you much. The Krogan's name is Crank or Crankit or something. He
A
runs
cranky
the field crews.
Krogan?
That's all I know. Here, pick the choice piece from this site. I'm officially retired.
Bet this is the second piece you need, PB.
Yep, and the last one's turned up on Kadara. Coordinates uploaded.
We'll take the things. We're in. Found a broken access point into this remnant structure. We're going to get the piece the bosses are after, and I'm going to win that bet after all. That's right, because this is all part of PB's loyalty quest. It's why there were enemies down here. Yes, that's why. Do 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 do. All right. Alright, we can quick travel here and basically run straight down the cavern.
What do you think this was for? Some kind of aqueduct?
When in doubt, punch it! the heck? There we go. We run along.
Those are the coordinates we were sent.
In the message about the Salarians?
So are we checking it out?
Kett!
Oh, wonderful. Alright, good, not great.
Okay, no more following anonymous tip-offs.
Let's look around. They might have left something.
These supplies appear to be used to capture prisoners for life transport.
From their gear, they were hoping to capture someone.
Probably me. Sorry about that. Though, if you'd broken a sweat, I'd be sorrier.
You sent us the message about the Solarian Ark?
Yes, Major Salin Vaughn, STG, retired, of course.
What's STG?
Special Tasks Group. Back home, we were field agents who gathered intelligence and handled inconveniences.
Spies,
Assassins.
Assassins.
If you prefer. As I said, these days I stick with retiree.
Espionage is a job that follows you home, or across galaxies.
Until there's nothing for it but to grow a conscience. Let's be frank. There are too many inconsistencies aboard our Ark. They only make sense if someone betrayed us to the Kett. My best suspect is a biologist, Dr. Adden, but the evidence is thin. I need a Pathfinder to verify what I've found, or I risk arresting an innocent man.
Who's Adden? Why would he betray his Ark?
Yes.
An ex-military biologist from the early wake-up team on our Ark. He claims to be studying the Kett. As for why, I intend to ask him.
Couldn't Hager help you with this?
Hager's too green to be corrupt, but his team's another story. You're obviously trustworthy. If you were involved, you wouldn't have saved our Ark in the first place.
All right, I'm in. How do we catch your traitor?
I only have 2 leads left. Dr. Adden's equipment and a Kett who might be his handler. I need you and your Sam to analyze them. If we show Dr. Adden's in regular contact with the Kett, that would prove he's the one.
What if the evidence doesn't implicate Adden?
If I'm really that rusty, I suppose I'd have to start over from scratch. Remember, Dr. Adden's equipment and his Kett contact. This has to be watertight. Good luck.
Vold. Alright, that takes us to Vold. Alright, so. This when you think you're off the ice planet, it brings you back to it. Or it's not Hoth. Actually, wasn't there a vendor cache? Oh. That's them. I could have sworn there was a vendor.
Any word on Tuvint and the others?
No. All traffic and communication from the forge have stopped. It's under Arksul's control now.
Any advice on how to get inside?
My shuttle
Ammunition.
can get you nearby, but
Lots
that's
and
about all
lots
I can
of
do.
ammunition.
Ephra doesn't want to make enemies of the Rokar unless we have to.
We'll keep a low profile.
That's who I was looking for.
Hey, y'all. What do you need?
Hmm. Profiles.
Avka says you need a ride to the forge. The quieter, the better.
Safari.
Roll
So
do my
goody.
best. You ready?
Let's do this.
All right. Take Vetra.
Jal, you sure you want me here? Bring in an outsider.
We'll give the Roka a different perspective. Just follow my lead. We'll get my family back.
Or die trying.
Move carefully. We don't want to alert the Roka.
It'd be easier if we knew where to find her family.
The Moshai brings all of her students to the forge. I know my way around. The Govatan, a welcome center, is up ahead. It's deserted. The Govatan is usually filled with travelers.
Avka said no traffic in or out.
Still expected to see someone.
Where are the Roka?
Vicious. Looks like no arrivals for a few days now.
Arrivals were steady until a week ago.
Most Angara come here at least once in their lives. Either for the tradition or to share knowledge.
Which did you visit for?
A bit of both.
Mandatory meeting. All personnel are to meet in the courtyard immediately. There is no cause for alarm, but attendance is mandatory. No issue was on characters of the base. She just said to notify her once the shuttle arrived. Do you think it's weird she bypassing security protocol? Hey, rumor has it someone important is visiting tomorrow. Droka tell you who it is, the Moshai? We have a priority guest arriving early tomorrow morning. I've marked the shuttle number for you. Please notify me the moment it arrives and enters our space. I will personally oversee the orientation process.
It's got juice, but everything's offline. Should I reestablish comms?
Let's leave it for now. Might tip off the Roka, wherever they are.
Wherever the Angara went, they left a lot of supplies behind.
These are some serious supplies.
Aya and the Resistance provide support. If the Kett destroyed the forge, it would be a terrible blow.
Confirmation, Aya shipment. Either convince the roll card to share their supplies, let me do my job to catalog all this, or tell them to get out of my storage room. Logs have never been such a mess. You'd think they'd be happy to have someone itemize their scout, but they won't let me near a single crate. You invited them here, do something about this.
Found something. Looks like a journal.
Everyone's so enamored with Axul. You'd think he was the most shy. I told Droka to make him leave, but she said that all Angara welcome at the forge, especially one trying to protect our culture.
Protection? Is that what he promised?
Yeah, that's what he promised.
Some of these are on loan from the repository.
Avela and the researchers often exchange artifacts.
Nutrient paste. Half eaten.
Won't get a timeline from that. Stuff stays fresh for years.
Yeah. I can't believe it. I'm finally here to forge. Creator Droka insisted on a short rest before we visited the site. I can hardly sit still. Helgar and I have waited years for it to be selected. We'll finally see the markings in person. Maybe even be the first to translate them. Again, we're being very thorough here with our search.
It's Angaran.
Axul doesn't kill Angara.
The amount of blood and backspatter suggests a non-lethal blow.
What are the Rokar doing?
Dehydrated. No one's watered them for a while.
These were taken from the forge. They would have been given the utmost care.
Flora specimen acquire. Lekka obtained samples of flora from the forge with minimal difficulty. Droka was worried about uprooting specimens near some of the older pillars, but I was able to satisfy her concerns with some low-risk candidates on the site's fringe. For now, we will focus on care, monitor water intake, and determine an average life expectancy. That will give us a baseline for future experiments. Our latest attempts to recreate the heat-shaping process used to build the forge was unsuccessful. We were able to heat the rock samples to their melting points, but they simply turned to magma and become unmanageable. Once the samples cooled, the surface was marred with ripples and lacked the sharp, smooth edges we were striving toward.
Axel pulled us out of the lab today. Talked to us about the Milky Way menace. Shaver says he's a radical, but he's only saying what everyone's thinking.
The makings of a new recruit.
Axul's very persuasive. My brothers and sister are proof of that.
Yeah. The Joel's families are traitors. We can't trust the Angara. Yeah. The Landshader's machine uses centrifuge force to separate contents according to density.
Fancy equipment. What were the researchers studying?
Everything, really. As much as we revere the forge, we know very little about it.
Equipment upgrades. I know we discussed in person, but Vestar believes that with just a few resources from the Resistance, he could make the upgrades we desperately need. We can finally determine the exact date of the forge was created. Aren't you tired of saying sometime before the Scourge? We've been studying this site for years. We should have this answered by now. I told you before, I'm not against the upgrades, but we're in the middle of a war. The Resistance already goes out of their way to provide us with food, ammunition, and whatever materials they can find. You can't ask Aphra for more. You'll just have to make do with what you have. What about the road car then? Axel was once a scientist in his own right. Maybe he'll help us. I'll reach out, no promises, and don't send another request about this until I've gone back to you.
One of the Roka left a slice of fresh elmuck at my station. I tried to thank him, but he wouldn't say 2 words to me. I think they've been ordered not to become friendly with us.
Lethul, my brother, loves elmok. It's his favorite.
Think he's the one who brought it to her?
Maybe. But the rest doesn't sound like him. Lethul is very talkative.
For he is a fool.
You hear that?
Axul's voice.
Hi.
Thought you said you got them all.
I did. They must have.
Alien, kill it.
Shit. Hope no one heard that.
They shot first. We had to defend ourselves.
Yes, they shot first. Inform Axel that the Goverton has been thoroughly searched. All civilians are accounted for. They're all still here.
Counted for. What does that mean?
Were they rounding them up?
So much for going in quiet. We got a plan B?
Surrender's not an option with your Oka. Take them out! I know it is hard, brothers and sisters.
Kill them! Bring their bodies to Axul!
They're all over us!
Don't give them an opening!
They're not backing down!
Keep fighting!
Come on, where are they?
Ryder, we need to end this!
Just a little longer!
Can't get a good angle there. Heck with it.
Bam!
Area clear. Any sign of your family?
No.
The Rokar know we're here. Maybe that will flush them out.
I really want to punch him in the mouth.
You should hear him in person.
That's not funny, Jaw. The supplies shipped in with the latest recruits along with the nutrient paste left by the researchers should keep us stocked for the foreseeable future. That said, we see a boost in morale after a fresh shipment of Elmok arrives. A little luxury goes a long way with the young ones. Nutrient paste, papaya, Elmok, paste, papaya, blah blah blah.
They've got more than just nutrient paste.
Garpana from Eladin. Marquesa from Kadara.
Oh! The trees are invading! Canon, thank you very much for the raid. Canon is streaming Final Fantasy XIV. She streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays normally. Be sure to drop her a follow and turn on notifications and so forth. And for those coming over from Cal's channel, hello, I'm Fred. I stream 7 nights a week. Tonight we're playing Mass Effect Andromeda. Cal, how was the rest of your stream? Last I checked, you were up to 32 cutscenes. That was the last count I saw. 32 cutscenes. I think that was about 9:45. 34. Okay.
Guess we interrupted dinner.
So how was the rest of the stream?
He really hates us.
The Kett made us fear the unknown.
This also part of the Govaton?
Living quarters for the archaeologists. Though the Roka have obviously made themselves at home.
Alright. And for those wondering, the Rokar are Angaras, which are this type of alien species that hates all aliens. I'm sorry, Angan. I need to delay my visit a little longer. A very special person has come to Bosun's work. His name's Axel, and he is like Dragnar from the stories your brother reads you. A strong and honorable fighter for our people. Bosun must listen to this man. Go where he goes. Do what he says. Just like you listen to your mother's promise to bring you a gift to make up for my absence. I can't wait to see how tall you've grown up. Are you crazy? Jaffan says you deserved it. That you are living on Kadara. What the scut happened? Our mothers are worried. I'm worried. Get back to me. I should have known Jaffan couldn't keep his mouth shut. Yes, I'm on Kadara. No, I won't go back to the Resistance. I'm done with this war. Though again, I've killed enough. You're safe in your lab. You don't understand. The Kett. When the human rescued the Moshai, they found out the Kett were once us. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. All this time I've been killing our people. I can't go back. I won't. Besides, I kind of like Kadara. It's not nearly as bad as our mothers made it out to be. So don't worry about me.
Axel claims we must leave the forge for our own safety. Bregon and a few others resisted. The Roka knocked them out, then forced them onto the ship. I thought Axel was here to protect us. Why must we leave?
Explains where the researchers are. Axel sent them away.
What's he playing at?
I don't know, but I don't want my family involved.
His family is already involved. I paid real money if he'd shut up.
It's locked. Sam, any suggestions?
I detect electrical wiring underground, Pathfinder. You can use the scanner to follow the wires.
For here. Recently turned off, perhaps to keep us from leaving the Govaton.
There. Doors should be unlocked.
Weapons out.
There's a bridge to the ruins beyond those doors. My family should be there.
Well, there was a bridge to the ruins beyond those doors.
Take it the Rokar didn't want us going that way. How are we going to get to them now?
We'll have to jump down.
Of course we will. All right.
Don't think we can jump that.
Use the rocks.
What rocks? Oh. Those rocks. Yeah. It's funny how they point that out after I already made the attempt.
Now what?
Up the hill.
We've got company! Sharpshooters! Here we go again!
Axul must have sent reinforcements!
Oh, wonderful. Come on.
Take them out. We can't let them reach the nest.
Heads down!
Push to higher ground!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Duck, 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 duck. Goose!
Don't give up!
Yes, he was floating around in midair. Where the heck is this son of a biscuit at? There we go. Biotic commandos or combos, what have you.
Impressive.
It's beautiful.
Even Roka can't ruin this view.
I don't know. Given enough time, I'm sure the Rokar can ruin it.
Can see why Axul wants this place for himself. It's gorgeous.
These stones are massive.
Evidence of heat stress
They were
suggests the
shaped from
stones
the
were
very
melted.
bedrock of Havarl, using extreme heat. That's why we call it the Forge.
Do you still use that technique?
No, it's lost to us.
Markings appear to be added after the initial shaping of the stone structures. It's unclear if it's decorative or language.
What was this place before the Scourge?
Everyone's got a theory. The Moshai believes it was a monument.
And you?
I like to think of it as a market. A gathering place of some kind.
He's all about thinking about food, and I don't blame him. Starting today, only the most faithful will be allowed inside the forge. New recruits must be vetted by Axul.
Up that ledge.
Huh. Sniper rifles, but I don't like sniper rifle. Rude. They're not holding any guns. What the heck are they shooting?
I count 3. Wait! I know those voices.
Lathu! Go for backup!
Nathul! Wait! Stop! It's Jal. Jal, is that you?
Should have knocked his ass out for shooting at us with no guns.
Barrage, our mothers sent me. All of them?
Did our mother send this human too?
Yes.
I'm Ryder, Pathfinder with the Initiative.
I should kill you right now.
Try it.
Please.
Why'd they send you? Because we've lost enough to the Kett. They're afraid to lose you to this insane cause. But, Jal, I want you to meet my friend, Sarah, so you can see that Axul is wrong.
Trust me, we have as much to give you as you have to give us. We all win.
Who cares?
The Angara don't want anything you have.
We don't need you.
Jal, our mothers want us to live truthfully.
It's because I love my mother that I will die for this cause. Is going to blow this place
Nathul!
up. That's why he sent the researchers away.
Stop.
He has bombs.
Talking.
Stolen from your people.
those bombs go off, it'll look like the Initiative did it.
We have to disarm them.
Oh. She knows she fucked up. Look what you did. Look what you did.
No. The bombs in the forge. I'm okay, Jal. I'll be fine.
You gonna make it?
I hate Axul. Don't let him win.
You got it.
I'm glad you're here.
Petra's here too.
Find those bombs. If Axul's willing to blow up the forge, there's nothing he won't do. Ryder, if he shows up...
I know. Follow your lead.
The bombs are already set.
How long do we have?
3 minutes at least.
Better work quick.
Oh, I'm quick about it.
They sent backup.
Think Tavi formed them?
Maybe. Doesn't matter now.
Yeah, I need cover.
Watch the pillars, or we'll lose the forge trying to save it.
Saboteur down.
Stay alive.
Let's go.
They'll use.
Okay, all the bombs are disarmed.
Woohoo.
Not just the row car to worry about.
Don't go easy on them.
That's why I like the biotics. Gives me some room to maneuver. Cutscene.
Jal! I killed Lathor! I killed him! I'm so sorry!
He's not dead. You're lucky.
I lost my mind, Jal.
Yeah.
I want to go home.
But the cause. I joined because of you.
I shot our brother.
Don't leave Let her go. I only want soldiers who are committed to our cause. Not weaklings who stand by and watch the destruction of our people at the hands of aliens.
Up.
Blowing up your sacred birthplace seems pretty drastic. Your cause is falling apart. Like you.
I speak for our people. And I say, you're done, Helios. Martyr me. Please. I dare you.
I don't kill unarmed crazy people.
They move onto our planets. They take our resources, make us weak. I've watched Ryder make planets habitable. Exactly. And they'll never let us forget
She rescued our beloved Moshai.
I know. Saved her life. I know. Stop defending them. The Moshai trusts Ryder. And stop. We've been fighting the wrong enemy. Maybe the enemy is this traitor. Easy.
Jaw?
Don't! The Moshai trusts Ryder. You've become a danger to your own people. Walk away. Or I kill you and reveal the resistance for the traitors they are.
Hands off. Lousy shot at point blank range.
The alien is not the monster here. I love my people.
Yeah. Goes.
Come on. Let's get you home.
You okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
Bet that stings, though. Achievement! Building bridges. Ba 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 da ba. Rock the roll car, rock the roll car. Right is the Pathfinder.
I'm so sorry, Lathu. I never...
Couldn't even kill me at short range.
They are here. Let's give them a minute. Thank you for trusting me. Killing Aksul would have made the Roka stronger.
He shot you.
I'm glad he did. It exposed how far he'd fallen.
I've got to admit, you were pretty badass.
Can't let you be the only show-off.
Well, I am the only show-off. Ugh, forearms.
You've been practicing.
A little.
We should get back. I want to say goodbye before my family heads home.
Alright. The Cal raids, and she still ends up seeing more cutscenes. Alright, Jaws rank 6 abilities are now unlocked. You was finishing up stuff in game actually. Chatting with some of the people I've been grouped with. Oh, nice. Sounded like you were running with a good crew. Well, you heading off to sleep? Alright, Cal, you have yourself a good night's sleep. Have yourself a great Tuesday. Oh, when you WoW Guild these places. Ah, there you go. Crossover. Group up with some of his people. Ah. Except this time you weren't the one directing traffic. Nice. Alright, Yep, sleep time. Have a good night, Cal. I guess we'll just drop this on the sniper rifle. Alright, we're at level 47. Alright. Alright. So, another major story thing done. Big leaps. Thank you, Cal. Thank you very much for the raid. Greatly appreciate it.
Leaving a viral.
As we're definitely knocking out side quests, major story events, and everything. In terms of story progression, I would say we're maybe at 66% complete in terms of the main story, give or take.
Hello?
Need to speak with you. I received an update on that school. It isn't good. Please come see me in my room. To hate blindly is as dangerous as to trust blindly. An old Angaran proverb, one of many I have forgotten somewhere along the way. This is not an apology. I don't know if I will ever be able to look upon an alien try and not feel hatred, but what did the jaw was wrong, so I must try.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Just read the email. That's another. Meet my true mother. I've been telling my family about you and my time in the Tempest. I'd love for you to meet them and see where I grew up. My true mother, Shoshana, is especially interested in meeting you next time we're on Havaro. Let's stop by. Where is Jaw? Where's Jaw on the ship at the moment? Vetra, Liam, Drac, Gil, Jaw's back here. The reason why it took so long for the door to load, game was loading the back section.
Hey.
Hello, Ryder.
How's the face wound?
I think my scar will be impressive.
Now you're gonna look even more badass.
And more appealing.
No doubt. Look at all the dates Drac gets.
Can you stay and talk some more?
I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
Alright, backlog.
You studied with Moshe Sefa. Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things. She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight.
The correct answer was yes.
Inspires. She's beloved. I love her.
People are willing to die for her. She sounds pretty special.
She is. I hope you get to know her.
How long have you had electromagnetic capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
That's disappointing. No biology at all?
How do your eyeballs work?
An internal lens focuses an image onto the retina where it becomes electrical impulses that are deciphered by the brain.
You took my sarcasm as an invitation to show off. Pitiful.
Yes. Always show off. You know things, show off. Hashtag.
The Angara seems so open and free with their feelings.
Are we? We're certainly not ashamed of our feelings. We're taught that feelings and beliefs should live on the outside, where they can be dealt with, honestly and openly.
Don't people get hurt?
Of course. Then everyone deals with it.
Yeah.
That's the point.
How many colonies do you have? On what planets?
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and the stories tell of 5 original colonies.
Huh, much like Battlestar Galactica.
Is there a central Angaran religion?
There are many variations. An almanac could give you an accurate number. But if you are a believer, the essential tenet is, after we die, we are reincarnated. We
as a
evolved
jelly sandwich.
to make our families strong, born from what was before, blessed to be better than before.
Are you a believer?
No. Yes. Sometimes. I don't
Depends
know
on when
if
it's
the
convenient.
same for humans. Sahuna, my true mother, is a firm believer.
Well, enough about that. Do you have a mate? A partner?
I don't. Not for a long time.
Not for a long time.
I fell in love with a girl once. Aliyah. We were young. I was young. It was my first vassal on Aya. We worked on the same farm. She was a little older.
How much
A
older?
researcher.
That's the question.
I can still hear her laugh and see her eyes. She kissed me and I was hers. Thrilled and seduced.
I have a bad feeling about this.
My older brother came to Aya. He was already famous in the resistance.
Where is Aaliyah now? Did she and your brother work out?
They came back to Haval, and she joined our family. She became one of the mothers.
You have to see her every day?
No. They were taken by the Kett. Their children survived.
Well, enough about that.
Yeah, I gotta avoid the relationship. We're going with Vetra on this.
Can you tell me more about the Kett occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
What's living under the Kett been like for you?
Torture.
Do you really want to hear about
Hell.
these things? They're painful.
I asked, didn't I?
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One horrible day.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. He went to work and didn't come home. That happens for an Angara child somewhere, every single day.
Oof.
When the Kett came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did.
Lured them into a
Then
false
it was
sense of
too late.
security.
Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Kett are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that, believe me. Have the Kett always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshai, are old enough to remember the time before the Kett. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
Well, we live to tell about it.
Well, enough about that. Can I ask you a few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it. But I'm not a fighter. Not really. The Kett occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaotic. I'm not really anything. But that's an excuse. The truth is, I don't know what I want. Yet. For my life. At my age.
Once
I hope
things.
being here will inspire me.
Can you tell me about your family? Assuming you have one.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
I have one true mother, Sahuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many siblings. And cousins. All raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve.
When they say it takes a village, they ain't kidding.
They go. My father is gone. Taken. Or killed. By the Kett. We never found his body.
I'm sorry about that, Jal. I understand. I just lost my dad.
Something in common between aliens, then. We are fatherless. Yet we fight on. Anything else you want to ask?
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You meant to do that. Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
What you call me? That's an old joke, primarily because the PC version of this has kind of a wonky sound files on it. Wee! Thank you very much for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Please enjoy the show.
We should get some more soundbites made. Oh yeah, I thought you were already following, but oh well. Oh. Research and development. Armor. Next one yet? Oh, level 50, so I can't make the next one. Hold off on that. Make some ultra rares. Well, the only ultra rares are trap. Yeah, I know. That's why I always go with the N7 stuff, but I do need a better assault rifle. And I know their other weapons are better. I prefer the Avenger assault rifle. It works. It works for me. I need... Yeah, as you kind of can tell, I haven't really put much into it, but I can put some research stuff here. Armor, yeah, I got that going. The weapons. And it's only a 3 there. Do I have anything else here? Where is my that? Where is my yeah. Yeah, the one that might have been a red, but yes, you're right. Out punch bill needs a underpowered handgun. Wonder if I have enough materials to craft up another bionic amp. Yep. You kind of can tell my builds are basically it's kind of reminiscent of what I ran in Mass Effect 3 and my two PC playthroughs of this game. I need melee. I can. And I don't have enough to craft a proper pistol. I used a crowd gauntlet. I prefer to actually find those. The only stuff I prefer to craft is mainly my assault rifle, armor, and my melee. And we got 2 Asari swords. Alright, we have to actually head back down to Havaro. Yeah. Have fun, kick it. Oh, I do. Believe me, this is only my first console
Entering
playthrough.
atmosphere. LZ and
I have played this game and finished it twice on PC. One a Sarah run and then a Scott run. And I think the romance that did on the PC runs were, I know with Scott I went with PB, and who did I pair up Sarah with? With Vetra. Oh, it was Suvi. Suvi was the initial romance on the Sarah run. So on this run, we're going with Vetra. Because Liam is like the Caden, Jacob, and Vegas type. He's like your generic dudes.
Jarl! Jarl! Wait.
Is there bad news?
No, the Pathfinder is interested in where I grew up. Ryder, this is my true mother, Sahuna Amadara.
Nice to meet you. I know Angara liked the hugging.
Giles told me how much he admires you.
Really?
He's my favorite. Smart, loyal, kind. A great shot. Writes poetry, sews.
Mother.
She's giving him the hard sell.
Late for a resistance meeting. Stay clear.
Your mother's in the Resistance?
Yes. And every child is her favorite. Everyone, this is Sarah.
Hi.
Look who the Karkin dragged in. Welcome back.
Obi-Wan's son-in-law.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you
Please
for the
enjoy
follow.
the show.
Me, my sister, Guan. Our cousin, Etta, and brother, Finn. Then Bavezu.
Hello, Obi-Wan.
So wonderful to have you back.
Hey, human.
Jal, you bring in someone special to meet us.
Wow. Cozy.
We like to live like this.
Gonna give your friends some real food?
Good to see you.
And here's my room. My tiny sanctuary.
We have a saying that I like. Home is where the heart is.
I like that. Oh, no. Who put this here?
Please, call me Kenobi. I'll try to remember that. Ben was your father.
Schematics? Of...
When I was 7, my aunt stole a Kett weapon for me. So I took it apart to learn.
And that was a Karkin.
Pet Karkin. Alfit. He died. So I also took him apart.
To learn?
Why not?
Sarah's face says all.
I never show people these things, but I feel like we're family.
I'm glad Ephra threw you on my ship.
Hey, there's one more thing you might like. Sit there.
Been interesting so far.
I'm sorry, but that armor does not look comfortable to sit in like that.
Nice. You made that?
Long ago. It's not accurate. More of a dream, really. Just one more thing I want to take apart and figure out.
Me too, Jal. Me too.
So you want to get the N7 armors, but you haven't got the materials for it yet. Once you get the crafting thing, now are you on your first playthrough, or is it multiple playthroughs on it, or? Because typically, once you get the crafting and you start focusing on like the armor sets. Just realize, okay, that's the one armor you want to you're making. At least that's always been my philosophy on it. Realizing that the N7 armor was in the game. Just wait and grab it.
Leaving a viral.
Outright.
Which is yours, Pathfinder?
Sometimes, if you research the stuff, sometimes you can buy the individual armor pieces on the Nexus. Because I didn't have enough to craft the arms for the rank 6 variant. I had to go and literally buy the arms.
All systems green.
But if you research it, you can, end up buying it elsewhere. Thank you for visiting my family with me. For someone with such a small family, it must have been overwhelming, but you didn't show it at all. The kinds of questions that I've had to try and answer. What do humans eat? Is their hair soft? What is their home world like? Made me very glad for our 2 NBC. Alright. Journal. Hideous assignments. I have forgotten. 3 sabers. I think these two. I think this also takes me to Kadara. Or it does not. Okay. I don't want to head to Eladin just yet because I'm trying to knock out. I have a very systematic approach to this. I screwed up that mission. That takes me to Vold. That's Eladin. That's Eladin. That's Eladin. Alright, so... Alright. We're off on the road to Kadara. We really do get around. Because really what I got is the asteroid, the remnants of the what would have been the Turian planet in the upper right corner, and Eladin. Those are the next major areas to spend a lot of time at. So that's why I'm knocking out, trying to do all the side stuff before eventually heading to one of those areas. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna knock out what I have to do on Kadara, and then tomorrow we will head off to Eladin. A planet full of Krogan? I like it. Wednesday, of course, we're doing Division 2 things. Thursday, Star Trek Online. Friday, Minecraft Story Mode. Saturday, Twitch Sing. Sunday night Overwatch, and then back to Mass Effect. And on Monday, I got a full rotation plan.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Most people don't have a plan. I have a plan. Not a very good plan, but it is a cunning plan. I like to think it's. Kind of need PB on this. La 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 la. Let's see what else. This is my game journal, or at least stream journal. Virtually every stream in terms of all the primary games notated in here. How far back is the Mass Effect Andromeda run goes? It goes back to June 8th. 2 nights a week for the most part. Some weeks, a couple weeks only been one night. For other circumstances. The game that preceded this in turn of being a big campaign was... well, technically we were running Trials of Mana at the same time. And Trials of Mana, Final Fantasy 15 were like the big games before this. We do the leap! Where we going? Alright, what is the nearest You might as well just drive there.
The water's on fire. That's not natural, right?
An exothermic reaction from the sulfuric acid coming in contact with water in the atmosphere.
It's natural. The water is
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Enemies!
well, that was disappointing. Whoa, that thing just smacked me around. Okay, that went wrong.
We can't leave the outlaws to claim this tech.
Time to fight! Need a little
Any more?
My sensors read an outlaw weapon cache nearby. I suggest scanning for information.
It says here this weapon cache is headed for a specific camp. Sam?
With more information, I can determine the source of the transmissions.
Alright, another thing in term, another side mission, but that involves searching.
So, how do you feel about Sam being in on everything we say and do?
You do know Sam's listening right now, right?
Ugh!
We're cruising along. Where we go, where we go, where we go. Wow. Loading in the next area.
Looks like outlaws are camping this site.
There we go.
Right, let's find the piece of tech PB needs. Checking this container. Empty, but there's a data pad. Looks like there's a message for us.
Hope my boys put up a fight. But you're too slow, Pathfinder. I got what you're looking for. I'll meet you and your Asari at Kadara Port. You can buy the tech from me. Out.
I need that piece, Ryder.
Guess we've got a date with an annoying outlaw who fancies himself a rival.
Alright. There was another one. We can fast travel to here. Then fast travel back to the place, and that's a good spot to call it. Because this would actually sets up PB's big mission. If memory serves me right.
Gotta say, I was hoping for more yar pirates and less shooty pirates.
The mechanism is damaged beyond repair. Even as scrap, benefit is minimal. Landing gear was ripped from the body of a shuttle on impact. Landing gear was right. How many landing gears did this thing have? Whoa, 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 whoa! Well, that happened. Okay.
There's an alcohol weapon cache here, Pathfinder. I recommend scanning.
Where? Oh. Awesome.
This weapon cache was headed for the same location as the first.
With more data, I can triangulate the source. My sense...
Sam, where are these weapons supposed to go?
I have a nav point that could be the source. Adding it to your map.
Got almost all the weapon caches accounted for. I'll forward them to your camp as soon as I have the manpower for you. Not sure you need all this for one weakling colony, but it's your choice. Fuck Prodromos, won't know what hit them. They'll be dead before they can lift a finger. I envy the loot you scored from that last one. Let me know when you get back from EOS.
This is where the nav point led us? A terminal?
Oh. Alright, so we ended up... Oh, there's a couple things to scan? Oh. I've never scanned them before. Foot and jetpack long-range assassin armed with a long-range weapon. What's triggering the...
This is where the nav point led us? A terminal? Sam, where are these weapons supposed to go?
I have a nav point that could be the source. Adding it to your map.
Oh, that was a thing that happened?
Whoa! Heads up!
Outlaw! Careful!
Oh, that happened. Must be on the... I don't want to hear about it. You know, Austin Yale would make the break with the Nexus. Final, no loss. The test was that heat was running dry. Going independent isn't just a smart move; it's the only move. Now we've got the gear and the freedom to take over this place. Angara, not a problem. Here, Yale's on EOS. Forget him. He won't talk. Anything he brings up will expose his involvement and Nexus involvement. He's not going to put himself in that position.
This former leader, Yale, he's on EOS. He was their tie to the Nexus.
Bet he'll have more to say about this.
I'm saving everything we found as proof. It'll come in handy.
Alright, so...
Let's do this!
Not a big angry beasties. Hey, look, more shooting things.
We're approaching the alcohol count indicated in the terminal. I detect explosive materials.
We've got targets! There's the ship. We need to take it out.
Shooting the fuel source will ignite the shuttle, Pathfinder.
Well, that was a thing. Ah, ammo. Oh, great. Where the heck are they shooting from? Hui! All right. Well, that was a thing. All right, let's go turn in PB's thing. I guess tomorrow we'll open up on head to EOS tomorrow, then do PB.
He's really chatty, bouncy, irritating.
Yeah, I don't know anyone like that. She said you raised her?
Well, I tried. She was a handful.
What was it?
Just couldn't wait to be a mom? Excuse me?
Never mind.
All right. And for time this right, we're actually ending about on time for this particular game. Okay.
Turn my back for 1 second.
Keep walking, asshole. This stuff's mine.
It's fine. PB.
Did someone slap an asshole magnet on me or something?
Waiting for that Krogan to show?
Just need to buy the Remtech piece off him so I can perfect my remnant scanner. He and his crew keep showing up at sites we're targeting. It can't be coincidence. I think they could be following us somehow.
It makes sense. It would be nice to know for sure.
I'm working on it.
Ryder, come in. We've got a problem.
Go ahead, Callow.
We've had an intruder. Got on board and into PB's quarters. Her bot is gone.
Pock?
Any other areas compromised?
We're doing a full recon, but I don't think so. They left an impressive piece of Remtech and a recorded message, relaying it now.
Ryder, it's Kalinda Tarev. Pelisari is, well, whatever she calls me these days. Please tell her thank you for the nifty bot. I trust the Remtech piece my crew took will be adequate payment. Oh, and no need to wait for my Krogan friend, Kranit. He and his outlaws work for me. Ta.
Shit. Why can't she just leave me alone?
Why does she have it in for you, PB?
She shouldn't. I'm the offended party. Ugh. To complete my scanner, I need access to the storage device in POC. Kalinda's always been a troublemaker. Anything for a rise, and if there's a profit in it, all the better. I'm sorry you're catching her crap now, Ryder. You don't have to deal with this. I'll take care of it on my own, I promise.
We'll help.
Hey, we're in this together.
Thanks. When I have a lead on getting POC back, I'll let you know. Bitch stole my bot.
You must pay. All right.
Sloane's really up security. She's paranoid after that shit.
All right. Where is?
Watch yourself around here.
All right. What is? Have any skills? No, we don't. All right. Close that. So we will hold a big wrap up here, as we had ourselves a pretty good stream. We got a lot done this evening in terms of Mass Effect Andromeda, and we'll be back to it tomorrow night as well. In the meantime, just want to make sure we are going to go raid my good buddy, the effing Dante Savage. He's playing BioShock. So, hope everybody tighten your friendship bracelets, watch your hang down, have a good night present tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream will be about 9:30-ish. Till next time, have a good one. Bye.